you
But
want
I
to
do
join
want to
us,
say something. I
what?
want to change the subject a little bit.
Oh, we already
I
have
heard
been
you guys
changing.
talking about Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking the fourth one's finally they're fucking agreeing to it. Isn't that wild? Because I just saw an interview with Ice Cube saying that he couldn't have it because they were mad that he took something else from them and it made a lot of money when he did like a second movie to it. He's like, yeah, we got the rights to this movie, we did it again, and fucking it made money, and they did not like that, so they wouldn't give me Friday.
Well, at the end
Some
of the
stupid
end
shit.
of the day, he was saying like his old guy he worked with at New Line before they got scooped up by Warner. Now is the president at Warner,
Oh shit, really? So he got
that's
that's
what he said.
cool.
He's like, so
Fuck
he's
yeah.
my guy, and so
And that
we
wasn't
both
even
have.
that long ago. That's crazy. That interview that I heard that from wasn't even that
Yeah, it
long
might have
ago.
been a recent
It
like
was like 2
transition,
months ago, 3 months ago.
but
It's how you
everybody's
gonna
dead
do
now.
without John Witherspoon? It's
Yeah.
gonna be tough, man.
I hope
mean,
they
Mike-
do have like a funeral and shit in there and do like a big thing for him at least if they do.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't think you should unless you're gonna try and match the energy of the first one. I don't care. I think what are they just gonna get more stupid from here? Because Friday after it was trending in a certain
Yeah.
direction. Next Friday is fun, and I think I used to when I
Okay.
first saw it, I didn't like it because it was so jarring how
What,
different
Friday
it was.
After Next?
No, the second one, but now I like it.
Oh,
I'm like, oh, I
it's so
love.
good.
Now I love how they're so different. But then
Mhm.
like Friday After Next just gets so dumb. It just gets so dumb, and there's something so muted about the way it looks. I hate the way it looks. Friday After Next is bright and colorful, like that. It really
Yeah, it's
contrasts.
super like they're definitely 2 different movies for
But
sure.
I love it. It's like literally they're going to the suburbs,
It's
so let's make all the
crazy. It's
houses.
kinda
Let's
like
make the trims on the houses are bright purple and
it's
everything's
as
super
if
colorful.
it's as if like 10 years went by
Yeah.
or like
But
a whole era.
but then it kind of got all muted and they went back to the ghetto in the third one, which is cool, but it just isn't
It was
funny.
it was like
Don't say the
bootleg
G word.
ghetto.
Okay. Okay, ghetto.
Yeah.
It was bootleg ghetto Friday. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's
But
just not
it was still fun. I don't know. It's fun.
Riverman and I
I can
saw that in
watch it.
theaters.
I can watch it and not I'll sit through the whole fucking movie. I don't care. I love
I
it.
saw both of those in
It's
theaters.
they're quotable still.
You saw Next Friday in theater?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was one of the first DVDs our family bought because we love the original Friday. My parents loved
Yep.
Friday. And then when we got our first DVD player, I think the first movies they brought home
That's
were
so funny that's a family movie. That's so
It's
funny.
one of the first CDs I bought too. Is the soundtrack.
My dad came home with a DVD player maybe in like 2000 2001 and he had Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles.
Oh,
Like look, there wasn't that many options at the time.
I love that
These are all flapper cases.
you could have
And
got Twister or something a little bit better.
the Godfather trilogy, and I don't remember it being Next Friday, but Next Friday was bought right after that.
Hell yeah!
New at
And
the
you were
time.
like, "Fuck yeah!" You're like, "What is this?"
Yeah, it was a little weird,
fuck
but
is
it's
this?
super classic. And we saw the Friday After Next in theaters.
With
Todd
the
and I
lighter
did, and
up, and you're like,
we
"Fuck
didn't
yeah,
like it,
dude."
man. Let's see. They should collab with the Friday 13th and do Friday 13th. Yeah,
Friday
Jason-
the 13th with
Friday
Ice
the
Cube.
13th.
That would be funny as fuck.
If
They
they're
need to
gonna-
get,
if
they gotta get Adam Sandler in there.
If they're gonna do
That'd
Friday
be weird as fuck.
4, like I said, I think it's a tall order, but they absolutely have to have Chris Tucker.
Oh my god!
I
yeah,
say
they
I say
can't.
don't
They have
bother.
to- right?
Because if you don't
Just
have
get Mike
Debo,
Epps. You don't need Chris.
Hell,
Tucker.
put Jackie Chan in there too. Put them both
why
in there
not?
together.
Make it a party.
And that would just be amazing. And I would love that movie if they did that.
If you don't have John Witherspoon and you don't have even though Debo was in the last one, dude, you gotta make up for it. You gotta bring back Chris Tucker. And I'm not saying you don't have to have Mike
you gotta
Epps.
make this definitely better than the third one. You gotta don't be putting dumb fucking. I'm not even gonna say it.
Well, Ice Cube, he's been wanting to make 4 for so long. You know damn well he wanted to capitalize on it about 10 years ago when the Bye Felicia was such a huge meme.
Oh
about-
yeah.
Like maybe that was like 8 years ago. Oh, he was like itching, like, God, we got to announce Friday 4 now. It is
Jason
peaking
Goes to the Hood.
in nostalgia.
When Tiny Lister die like 2 years ago, I think.
A couple years ago.
Okay.
Me and my brother always talk about we were passing channel surfing and Tiny Lister had given his life to Christ or whatever, and he was on TBN and he was on one of those like religious shows, and he just was scary because he's like talking about,
oh yeah,
I gave my heart to Jesus. Like, and it's just Debo, man, looking at me with like that one lazy eye going that way.
He grabs the preacher's chain. What chain?
Yeah, he takes his rosaries.